Hey everyone, we are back at the Healthy Lifestyle Podcast with Jay Author here and Bonnie, myself.
Hello everybody.
Yeah, so today we're going back into our amazing health herbs, and we have today to discuss about holy basil.
That's right, holy basil. You know what? It's something which is extremely close to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll find many people coming from that East Indian background.
Yeah.
They do have the similar kind of feelings which I'm sharing with you.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is that it's almost like a sacred plant.
So it's different than regular basil?
No. There are a good number of varieties you'll find.
Mm-hmm.
What I see back in India, I don't see it over here. It's hard. I haven't even seen. I mean, I wanted to pot a plant over here.
Okay, yeah.
And I couldn't find one, the right one.
Mm-hmm.
So I am sure there might be some difference here, even though I have no idea about what's the difference. But that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is why this plant is so sacred.
Yeah.
And why it's so, I would say, important for each one of us to know about it.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to learn about it.
Yeah, just so you know, those who come from that region, so it's like South Asia, I would say.
Yeah.
They would know the name. It's another name. It's called Tulsi.
Tulsi?
Tulsi or
Okay.
Tulsi, you can say. That's how it's pronounced, and it's extremely common.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to many homes back in India, in the rural areas specifically, even in the cities, you'll see the household mom, whosoever, like mom or grandmom or somebody over there, always potting that plant and putting it in, almost like watering it every day. It's almost like a ritual.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Morning
And
routine.
absolutely. And there's a reason for that. Because it's considered a holy plant. That's why it's called holy basil.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a reason why it's called holy,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
it is also used, just so you know, for offering to God in rituals and in temples and in all of those places. And it's done, and that's another reason why it's called holy, just so you know. So all of this indicates something. That why this, if we can call it herb, why this herb is so important for us. A couple of reasons, and I have some values over here. It has zero fat, zero cholesterol, zero carbohydrate, and zero sodium. And it's very good for vitamin A, vitamin C, and many other phytonutrients. I mean, there's a long list. I'm not going to talk about that long list. But what's important here is it's anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antibacterial, and because of all of that, and because of the antioxidants, it's extremely rich with antioxidants.
Yeah, so that's why it's a superfood as well.
Yeah, that's why it's called superfood as well. And it's used as a nerve tonic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you're stressed out, this is a favorite application, and millions of people would vouch for this, is that when you feel stressed out, just take a nice cup of tea, and if holy basil is added over there, that enhances the value of that tea. Wow. Or it's called chai.
Okay, yeah. Chai tea?
Chai tea.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
chai
I know.
tea.
Many people say, oh, I love chai tea. And, when you talk about it, why do we add holy basil over there? Not many people really think about it because it's almost like a ritual. Nobody thinks about it.
Yeah.
why I'm adding it and why it's so beneficial for our health. So that's how it goes over there. And I used to love my mom's chai tea.
Yeah.
The way she was making, I wish I could have paid more attention. I never paid that much attention, actually. I took it for granted. She was not only adding holy basil, she was also adding few other things which I never asked.
Yeah, now it's a secret.
And now she's gone, and I don't know even what was that special thing she was adding. Anyway, many people use, and I remember my mom telling me once, as a kid, it's common over there that you give in the warm milk.
Yeah.
Along with holy basil.
Okay.
Inside there. And I said, I asked Mom, and I said, why do you add all of this? And she said that it's for improving your immunity.
Okay, immune booster.
Immunity, immune health booster. And as a kid, I don't care for my immune system or, who cares? I care more for milk. And then that's why over there it's cultural that, you're pushed. When as a kid, you're pushed to take that milk. Yeah. So that as you grow later on, you don't have to have any, many of those health issues, which because your immune system by that time is so strong that it can fight many of those things.
Yeah.
So
good.
Thanks to moms, I would say all over, I'm sure in that region, all over, most of the moms do that. And as a kid, you really don't pay attention, or you don't even know. Yeah,
it's just kind of hidden in there.
Absolutely.
They know the secrets.
They know the secret for sure. There's another way people use it. They basically add the extract, or you just mash it, the holy basil, and then put it in the honey. Ooh. Or add it with that, whatever way you want to take it, and just take it that way also. And that's again used for the immunity enhancer kind of a concoction. But some people also take that as kind of in case of you got the running nose or you have some light fever. Some people don't like to go to doctor, even though that we always encourage everybody to talk to a doctor. But some people have that, I know my body very well, I don't want to go, I am just looking for something quick and natural and just help myself. So for those people, they prefer taking the extract from the holy basil and mix it with the ginger, honey, and just take it.
I have some essential oil basil, so I wonder if I could. Is that the same as extract, or?
I think I'm sure but the only challenge with some of that is, and you need to check if it's really natural or they have added some kind of chemical over there.
Yeah, because if you're ingesting it,
yeah. So that's what you have to pay attention to. Some people also use it for face mask.
Oh, okay.
So you make the mask using this herb and put it on your face. That's more fit for teenagers because you want to make sure you don't get pimples.
Yeah, acne
and all that. And for that reason, this is again used and for the same purpose.
So many good remedies.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we're going to put many more over there on the our article. And one important thing is, which I want to mention here, is in certain parts of India, which is basically, I would say, in the southern part of India, it's also used for applying on the forehead for headache, in case you got severe headache or something. They do this.
Yeah, because I guess it is anti-inflammatory, so maybe it kind of like seeps in or something.
Right, absolutely. So there are many ways, and I'm sure there are many more ways.
And do you guys cook with it as well, or do you guys just save it for the remedies?
No, you can do anything what you want to do. And nowadays I've seen more and more youngsters are experimenting these kind of things and sharing on social media, and I think more and more we are learning about these herbs and plants.
Yeah.
So thanks to youngsters for making these things more interesting nowadays.
Sharing, right?
Absolutely.
We can all learn a little bit more.
Absolutely. And then we had so much of knowledge coming from our ancestors, or so-called ancient knowledge what we have and the wisdom we have, but there's much more beyond that. And our youngsters are, I think, through these experiments are making and coming up with new ideas and new knowledge, I would say.
It's all about experimenting, right?
Absolutely. So anytime anybody does anything, please do share, because our podcast is all about you, all about your health.
Definitely.
And if you can share your ideas and the way you use some of these herbs, we are always looking forward to learn more and more from everybody over here.
Definitely. Wow. Well, now I know, like, if I can, maybe like normal basil works in some of the same ways. Do you think?
I hope so. As I said, I'm sure we can find it out more.
Yeah.
Do our research, but I never thought about that. And you know that I'm all about what I know. I do share.
Yeah.
If I don't know anything, or something about it, it's much better that let people experiment rather than me guessing anything about it.
Definitely.
What I want to maybe mention here is that in Ayurveda, it's also used for the breathing related, health issues.
Yeah, respiratory.
And the digestion related health issues. So there's so many different usage of holy basil that people can experiment. That's why I keep re-emphasizing that. Do your research, do your homework. There's so many ways. What I've shared here is maybe tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And maybe use this as an inspiration and motivation to learn more about this.
To learn more and plant some of your own.
That's right. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing all this information about the holy basil and all the remedies that you have learned from your past down. Yeah, it's awesome.
And I'm sure more and more people would learn and share at some point of time, either on our podcast or through their own ways and means, whatever it works. Our message is, let's do good for each other. Let's share this knowledge with each other and make this world a better place.
Definitely. Yeah. Love it. And with that said, Jay also has a new healthy lifestyle meals software app coming out soon. Would you like to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. I think we had the beta group or the so-called pilot group. People loved it. And we're going to launch this. I'm always looking forward to make it more and more affordable. So I'm currently working with the team to see how we can reduce the current, because software can be an expensive process. The development takes lots of money, and it's the whole team which needs to be kept to manage, to maintain, and to do all of that. And I'm looking forward to make it more and more kind of affordable, almost like no-brainer. Something like less than the cost of even one medium-size or small-size pizza.
Wow.
Per month. That's it. That's what I'm working hard, because my goal is provide all the free information, whatever I have, so that more and more people can learn from this and maybe benefit in a way. And if I develop any kind of a software, I want to provide that as cheap as I can. Rather than making any money, I want to give that almost at cost. That's the whole idea always, so that somebody somewhere can benefit from that, and hopefully we can make a difference in this world.
Yes, everybody needs to come together to start living healthier.
That's right.
Yeah, definitely. Wonderful. So thanks for teaching us about all this holy basil today. And we will see you guys next week with our next episode as well.
Yeah, see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Healthy Lifestyle Show, and you can learn more about us at healthylifestylepodcast.com. And to plan your healthy meals, don't forget to visit healthylifestylemeals.com. We'll see you next week. Listeners should know this podcast is for informational purposes only and assumes no responsibility for how this material is used. While using any information shared here, please consult with your healthcare provider.